So this is the nesting box, which I just took the eggs out of. Generally when I take the eggs out of the nesting box, it's kind of cool because it's on the outside of the coop, so I can just grab them from in here without going in. Those are fake eggs made out of ceramic to stop the chickens from attacking the real eggs, because once they figure out they're delicious, they like to eat them just like we do. I still have a couple of smart guys in there that have figured out they can that those are ceramic. But after I get the eggs out of there, I don't bring every egg daily into the house. Those are from this morning. One of them was cracked. I fed it to Lennon. He loves raw eggs. But in a week, I don't know if this is a week's worth of eggs, or if it's 5 days worth of eggs, or 8 days worth of eggs, but the last several number of days, this was the amount of eggs. And the last time I did eggs probably 5 or 6 days ago, so this is probably 5 or 6 days worth of eggs, and we had 130 eggs. And we wash them and give them to local friends or family, and we're kind of in a in-between point where we have more than we can eat and use, but we don't have enough to sell to people on a consistent basis. So we either need to ramp up our chicken and egg production, or decrease our chicken and egg production, or find just the right channel to get rid of our excess eggs. But for now, like I said, my wife is selling a few dozen a week to people at work. Hey, buddy, you want those eggs? You want those eggs? You want one? You being a good boy? I'll give you. These are the bantam eggs compared to the regular chicken egg, and we occasionally get some really monster eggs. I'm not going to dig through them all, but we get double yolkers on a fairly consistent basis. But yeah, these are the mini chicken or the bantam eggs. We're about 2/3 regular eggs, so about 1/3 bantam eggs. Oh, I said I was going to give you one. You want one, buddy? Here. Good boy. You like that? That tasty? So the plan is this works in the spring, putting the eggs up here and leaving them for 3 or 4 or 5 days, because the bag keeps the sunlight off them. I just don't want them to get hot or warm, because once they start to get to 100 degrees, they'll start thinking they're in an incubator and start turning into chickens, because they're all fertilized eggs. So once we move the rabbit hutch, or rebuild the rabbit hutch along the wall, that'll free up all this space in the middle of the barn. And what I want to do is build a workbench or a planting table or some type of table in the middle. Are they telling jokes in there? Shut up! But I want to dig a hole in the ground and put like a 65 quart cooler, or an 85 quart cooler, a big one, about 3 feet long, like a fishing cooler, in the ground with a couple wire racks in it, with the lid right at ground level. And it'll be kind of like a mini root cellar, so to speak, but just for summertime use, to keep the eggs out of the 80, 90, 100 degree barn. Keep them, closer to 50, 60 degrees down, just slightly below ground. And that's not long-term storage. It's just to keep them there during the week until I bring them in and wash them in the house. So that is the plan. And that's not upcoming like soon in the next couple of weeks, but that'll probably be a late June or early July project, whatever. So, fingers are in the way. I got a habit of not looking at the screen and just talking and looking around, but I'll work on that. What do you think, buddy? No shells, just yolks for you, huh? You good boy? Yeah? You good boy? Alrighty, that's it.